You are now listening to AB on the Unpopular Opinion Podcast.
What's up, everybody? This is your boy AB, and you are now listening to the Unpopular Opinion Sports Podcast. I got my boy Pat with me. We getting it in right now, Bull City Studios, giving it to y'all live and direct. We're going to talk about something special today. The playoffs are here, as we all know. We're going to be talking about the Denver Nuggets and the Utah Jazz. Teams that, don't get the most national spotlight, but that's why y'all come here, because we're going to give it to y'all how y'all need it. You know what I mean? Giving y'all the detail of this series and this interesting series. It's going to be a good one. So let's go ahead and get into that, Pat. What's up, boy?
What's good?
All right, man. So we got the Nuggets and the Jazz. We know that the star player for the Nuggets is Nikola Jokic. And then we got Donovan Mitchell for the Jazz. That is the key matchup inside. They got Rudy Gobert as well. And I guess you could add Jamal Murray to that mix for the Nuggets. Even though Michael Porter Jr. is looking
He's
like
in the
that.
mix right now.
So let's go ahead and get into that one, man. What do you have the series going, and who is going to win, and who do you see as key players in that matchup?
Yikes! What's the series gonna go?
Well, go do that one second.
Okay.
The key players first.
Key players. I mean, that's a lot easier. I feel like the Gobert and Jokic situation is kind of gonna fizzle out. One thing that caught my attention that hurts my heart.
So you think they're gonna separate? You think they're gonna?
I think they're gonna have a good matchup against each other. I think it's gonna be they are gonna kind of be not even a determining factor. Everyone else is gonna be the determining factor, because I feel like they're gonna kind of balance each other out. Because Gobert is a great defender, Jokic is a great offensive player. It's gonna be a good matchup between them. But when it comes to like Mike Conley leaving because he has a child on the way, that hurts their offense because he's their facilitator. He's their number one guy. And when you lose your point guard, man, it's just hard. It'd be different on the Nuggets because Jokic is kind of like a point guard, but they don't have that in Utah. So I feel like that's going to hurt. And Joe Ingles is going to have to step up and play great basketball. He's going to have to knock down those clutch shots that everyone's so used to him making throughout the year. Like, that's what he does. He's a knockdown shooter. He's a 3-and-D guy. He can guard the 4, and he can also play the 3. So I feel like he's going to be that dominating factor for them. And I do feel like the Nuggets are going to pull it out, though, just because the Nuggets have been on the brink of success and the brink of greatness for so long, but they just can't ever overcome that hump. I feel like this is the year that they'll overcome at least the first round, just because of the fact that Mike Conley being gone, that's going to hurt that offense, and we'll see how the second round goes. But I got them in 6.
You got
Nuggets in 6.
I got you. Yeah, I didn't even know about the Mike Conley thing. You threw that on me. As far as him leaving the bubble, that actually was just reported
just
by
today.
CBS Sports an hour ago.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that is a huge hit to them, and that actually changes my answer, because I thought that they would have Mike Conley, and although Mike Conley hasn't performed, I think, to his standard of what he's used to playing like as a staple of the offense for so long in Memphis, that hurts big time. And I think the Nuggets are just really talented, man. Like, the Nuggets are a team that don't get a lot of national spotlight, but they have a pretty stacked roster, in my opinion. You got Bobo playing more minutes now, getting right on the court. We've seen him make some highlight plays. I'm sure everybody can't miss a 7'3", 7'4" guy that can cross you over and shoot threes. And then you got Michael Porter Jr., he looks special, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like, he looks like T-Mac. He looks like T-Mac for real to me. Like, when I see him play, he's long, he's strong, he has speed for his size, he can pull up jumper, he can stop on a dime, he'll dunk on you. Like, he really has the whole package. And we're starting to see that now, why the Denver Nuggets took a chance on him by drafting him when they did, even though he had a catastrophic injury coming into the NBA. Mm-hmm. And Jamal Murray is back now. They didn't have Jamal Murray for most of the bubble. He just came back. a few games ago or whatever, and he's looking good. He's playing the way that you would expect him to play. Exactly. And so I think that's going to really, I think just the depth that Denver has is really going to hurt the Utah Jazz in trying to defend them. And Donovan Mitchell just can't do it all. I see too many times where he's trying to take all the shots and take on the whole onus of the offense. I mean, one game he shot 35 shots and only made like 13 of them. And
my thing with Donovan Mitchell is he's not even that great of a shooter. So when you're not that great of a shooter and the whole offense is kind of based around you, it's kind of like the LeBron James thing. Even though LeBron James is so great, with him being lack at that shooting, once they close everything down inside, or if they have a dominant center inside like he suffered against the Magic in the year that the Magic made the finals.
Right.
That's what's going to hurt Donovan Mitchell, because when you can't shoot amazingly, like he has a nice shot, don't get me wrong, but I just don't feel like it's enough to push that team over the edge when you're missing a guy like Conley, who is a knockdown shooter from mid-range. You know what I'm saying? He can make those plays. Like, I just feel like you said, the depth thing. You got Michael Porter. They have this big lineup where Jokic starts at the point guard.
Right.
And Bol is playing small forward at 7'2".
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got Plumlee at the 5. Nice Duke boy. We love the Duke boys playing in the bubble and in the NBA, how they've been performing. We love that. Shout out to Bull City. But I just feel like that's going to be the difference, like you said, that depth. Because teams with depth, especially in the playoffs, you're going to be more successful just because you can rest your key guys in moments and your bench is going to come through and perform.
Exactly. And I just think, at a certain point, Donovan Mitchell is just going to be gassed because he has to do everything on the offense now with Mike Conley gone. Jordan Clarkson has been playing well for them. I will say he has been playing really well. But he's not a point guard, really. You know what I'm saying? He's a guy he's like a super sub. He's like a Lou Williams type. You know what I mean? Just get you your points. I don't want to disrespect Lou Williams like that. But you know what I mean? But
the thing is, it's not even really disrespect, because like you said, your boy will come off the bench, Jordan Clarkson, and he'll give you 30 points. Yeah. He might need 25 shots to get that 30. But he'll get you 30 if you let him.
But that's why I'm saying I don't want to disrespect Lou, because Lou ain't going to shoot that bad. And Lou going to get you some assists too. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Lou could basically play point guard and give you 30. You know what I mean? For like a stretch. You know what I mean? So I like the Nuggets more, man. They just got too much firepower. Their concern is on the defensive end. They're a mid-tier defense, and the Jazz are a little better defensively. But where they struggle is on offense,
and that's why it's a good toss-up.
Exactly. I think they just need to get. What do you think the Jazz need? What do you think the Jazz need to help support Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert?
They need a scorer. Like, they need someone who can have, like Mike Conley. He's on the back end of his career, but a younger Mike Conley would have been perfect for this team, because they need a guy that can have the ball in his hands and still score the basketball, because they don't have that. Outside of Donovan Mitchell, they really don't have that. Joe Ingles is a catch-and-shoot guy. He's a spot-up guy. Rudy Gobert can't shoot to save his life. It doesn't matter. They kind of switch around the 3 and the 4 position. Like Royce O'Neal comes in. He's a decent shooter. Can't trust the ball in his hands. It's literally Mike Conley and Spider Mitchell.
What about the GOAT, Joe Ingles?
That's what I said. But he's a spot-up shooter.
Yeah.
You can't trust the ball. You need somebody to get the ball out of Spider's hands.
Type game, that would be.
But you can't even say Hito Turkoglu. Just those solid years from Hito.
Well, yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
But,
if you could give me a Magic, that Magic Finals Hito and Joe Ingles, I would love Joe Ingles.
Yeah,
but that's what I said. He's the X factor. If he comes to play how Joe Ingles can play when he's balling and locked in.
Because I've seen him look like he do. That's why I threw that name out there. So we'll see, man. I just don't think they'll be able to do it long enough, or just
consistently enough to win a series.
Beat Denver to beat that team. You know what I'm saying? Denver they just have a really good constructed team.
If they would have ended up getting the 4 or 5 seed and playing against the Rockets, the Thunder,
been a better matchup.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The Thunder would have definitely been a better matchup for them.
Yeah. Well, so you got what team and how many games?
I'm taking the Nuggets in 6.
Nuggets in 6. I got Nuggets in 6 too. I gotta agree with that.
Oh, we agree.
So no bet today.
I need my due, man.
Alright, so we gonna get up out of here, man. We wanna thank everybody for tuning in. Another episode of Unpopular Opinion. We are really enjoying this time, man. We hope that y'all are enjoying it. Y'all can support us by following us on Instagram at Unpopular Opinion. That is a 1 for the L, Unpopular Opinion. And then if you want to support us financially, you can do that by donating on Patreon.com. You could be a monthly supporter, $2 a month, $3 a month, $5 a month, whatever. We need stuff for equipment and all that good stuff. And then Cash App as well. You can find that in the description below. So until the next time, we want to thank everybody for tuning in again, and we are out of here.